The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we're going to talk about, man, Fullychop, man, just exposed little Noonie homie, man, for getting whooped on in the county. We all know little Noonie responded. Let's jump straight into it. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Fullychop made this man a star overnight, bro. Fullychop, man, if he would have never been speaking on Lil Noonie and all them songs, we'd still not know today who this dude is. My personal opinion. Fullychop, what do you think gonna happen, bro, if you ever get locked up, bro? What you think gonna happen to you, bro? What you think gonna happen when you turn 17, 18 and you stop going to the Audi home and juvenile and you gotta go to the big boy jail? What you think gonna happen to you, bro? Bro, you like 110 pounds soaking wet, bro. The same thing that happened to Lil Noonie homie is gonna be 9 times out of 10, the same thing that's gonna happen to you. A lot of y'all young dudes, y'all never went off the shoulders a day in y'all life. Everything is about going to the book bag. Everything is about reaching in your waistband. A lot of these young dudes never went off the shoulders. So how do you expect to get locked up and then you can make it off the shoulders? But your last 4 or 5 years of you being in the streets, you done relied on a Drake, a Switch, a 10 milli, all of that. That's why a lot of these shorties is getting hawk gloves put on them when they get locked up. Because it's different from like how your dad or our uncles or grandmas probably came up to where you had to throw them hands. Regardless of the fact, you had to throw them hands. We live in an era now to where scrapping is out of the door. You might get a scrap in school. You're not getting one in the streets. You're not getting one on the block. It's over with. The phase is over with. Now, maybe on the West Coast, because their politics is a little bit more different and they still stand oriented to their original roots. So maybe on the West Coast, they putting hawk gloves on and you can get out. In the Midwest, these young dudes, man, is never going to put that strap down to put no gloves on, bro. They're never going to put that strap down, bro. But when they get checked into jail, you can't walk in there with that. That's why they pressing that panic button. Get me up out of here. Get me on another deck. They asking their homies to get them to their deck. They saying crazy stuff just to get not to go on deck with their ops. Yeah, that's the lifestyle y'all young dudes want to live. Go ahead and live it. I'm going to tell you like this. Fullychop, still young. Lil Noonie, still young. In the next couple years, bro, if either one of y'all get locked up, bro, I think this going to happen to both of y'all in the county, bro. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all, bro. If Lil Noonie or Fullychop in the next couple years get locked up and they get charged as some adults, the same thing going to happen to y'all, you know? It's sad that things like this happens, but I love when things like this happen because it shows a person that thinks stuff sweet. It shows them like, dang, bro, you could really get whooped on, you know, by some ops in jail. Like, bro, you could really lose your life. You could really get locked up behind this. I like when situations like this happen because it shows the people that the streets is not what you're looking for. And it possibly can teach some shorty some lessons to stay away from the streets. Then again, we all know these shorties, they don't listen. But can you blame them? Because when we was their age, we ain't listen to our parents neither. And that's one of the things that this old head told me. He said, you know what, bro? We don't never listen to our parents because we think that they ain't street, they ain't hood. We think they lames and goofies, not knowing our parents been through way worse stuff than the people we look up to in the streets. We look at our parents like being soft, being weak, but we'll look up the street to our big homie and look at him like he a legend, he a GOAT, he all of this. Meanwhile, your parents done been through way more stuff in the streets than that dude did. So it's like, bro, we don't even look at our parents like heroes and like that no more. Let's keep it a buck with you. We look at them like mom and dad and we love y'all. We look at dude up the street, cuzzo, big cuzzo as him, but our parents been through way worse. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, man, be yourself, man. I wish both of these young brothers the best, you know, but quiet as kept. If both of these shorties don't get their act together, bro, I just don't see these dudes having a successful rap career for years to come. You know, Fullychop and already said in the next 10 years, she think he going to be in the feds. I mean, I don't know nobody that just comes out their mouth and say some dumb junk like that. You ask me where I'm going to be in 10 years. I'm going to be in a mansion with my kids, grandkids around me. Well, no, not grandkids. That's too early. I'm going to have my kids around me. People's going to be straight. Brothers going to be straight. Moms going to be straight. Sisters, brothers. Everybody going to be straight. Aunts, uncles. That's where I see myself in 10 years. You ain't going to never hear me say in 10 years, I see myself in the feds. But that goes to show you, man, that a lot of these shorties, man, they don't know what they signing up for. And sometimes that's bad, man. You better know what you're getting into, because when you got to sit down and do the time for it, don't nobody want to hear that you didn't want to do this, you didn't know, you didn't, They don't want to hear that junk. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. Peace, positivity, network growth. Let's save these kids. It ain't never too late. We tore down these communities. Let's build them back up.
The D, man. Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?